So this is my commute to London. It's 3:30 in the morning, getting a bus at 4:15. It's a 3.5 hour trip. It's always worth seeing the colleagues, and when it's a quieter week, then I don't mind going in. So this is a rest day, obviously. Normally I would actually do a little jog or something at the office before work, but this time the bus timetable's changed a little bit, so it's not quite enough time, and I think I've done plenty of running in the last few weeks anyway. I think last week I did 125k, so proper rest day for once. Don't do many of them. Now it's 2 weeks before I travel out to South Africa. It's 2.5 weeks to the race. It'll be a really sharp taper. I'll travel out on a Wednesday rather than a Thursday, and I'll train right up until travel day, but then I'll do almost nothing in South Africa. The way I've been training here, it's automatically been massive volume, because it's a 3-kilometer run to the pool, 3 kilometer back, 5 to go to the other pool, 5k run to get to the track as well. So I've just been doing loads of running every day, just getting around, and I'm looking forward to having fresh legs on race day. The swimming's been going better than ever. I'm not going to be in front pack or second pack at South Africa. I'll be hanging off the back, hopefully less than 10 minutes off the back. I'm aiming for maybe a 55-minute swim. I'd be pretty happy with, I guess. I do very little fueled cycling during winter. I do basically everything on pretty tired legs or fasted, and continuous pedaling, sort of very deliberate but also low stress bike training. And now now I'm doing sort of 11 hours a week this last week, and then can squeeze in even more these last 2 weeks, all in the TT position, all indoors, and with the fan off as always. So it's I'm a little bit nervous how it's going to feel to try and do maybe 290 watts average for the whole race, when I haven't spent much time above 290 watts since Kona last October. But I know the fitness is there, and that as soon as I have a bit of fuel on the bike, instantly 350 watts feels like tempo. So I think I just need to start fueling the bikes aggressively, and on race day will come good. So a bit more about why I'm doing South Africa and what the plan is. Well, I've been training pretty consistently, just consistent volume since Kona last October, and I've been anxious to have a stab at an Ironman and have a good day. I haven't had a good race day since 2022, when I won Ironman Finland, and I'm just excited to see how fast I can go on my current setup as well. There's way more to it, of course, so it's the only race around. So if I want to do an Ironman with the base season fitness and see how it is, then that's the one I've got to do. It's in the Pro Series, this race, so massive prize pot and so on, so it'll be very competitive. I'm not going to get any of that prize money. I don't think I'll get top 10 at all, but I'd love to see how I stack up. And there are always a few pros doing their full distance debut who get a bit of a shock, and so it'll be really satisfying to, I'm sure, beat at least a few of them. Yeah, if I can put a result on the table, get some PTO ranking points from that, so basically finish within a relatively quick time, hopefully get 55 to 60, 65 would be great, but hopefully around 60 points, and then do also another 2 races basically as soon as possible, so that I get my world ranking initially there, somewhere good, maybe 300th or something like that, quite early in the season, and then I have a chance to get a foot in the door with maybe sponsors at some point. It basically came down to the only reason not to do South Africa would be the cost of the flights, because with the pro license you can race as much as you want for the same amount of money. So the race entry is basically free. The hotel's quite cheap in South Africa. Don't have to be there long. I had to take the days off work anyway, just because of cyclical things at work. So it was either that or a training camp or staying at home and training a bunch. And I've been doing that, staying at home and training a bunch since October, and I'm a bit bored of it. Yeah, I just wanted a nice little something to aim for. Yeah, on the day, apart from that 56-minute swim that I'll be aiming to do, hoping to set a strong bike PB. I'm going to be aiming to hold around 290 watts. I think anything under 310 is very comfortable, and it just comes down to how much carbs I can eat. I've previously done 275 sort of normalized and always averaged, I don't know if I've averaged 270 yet. So it would be an increase, and I'd be just trying because of that general base fitness is higher, so it sort of remains to be seen whether that works out. I'm a bit of a princess with the position, so I'm going to have to keep adjusting the saddle and the cleat rotation and everything until I find that magical position I had a couple of years ago. I'll find it fast enough, but yeah, that'll be important for me to make sure the power's comfortable. So maybe if I could do a bike that's sort of maybe less than 20 minutes off the leaders. It's an old setup, it's not the best, still got cables in the wind and stuff like that, but I'm comfy on it, and I hope just by solo TTing it, I'll be looking at maybe a under 430 still for the bike split. And then on the run, I'm hoping to set a strong PB. I think I've done 253 is probably my best. And then, yeah, I think with the carbon shoes that haven't worn much yet for full distances, and the fact it's a flat course, and all the massive mileage I've been doing, sort of well over 100 k's a week now for a while. Yeah, I'll set out at like 348, try and average that for as long as I can, and then 348 per kilometre, that is. See how it goes, and I'll try and be brave and push on. I've never bonked on the run, never run out of energy. I'll start out hard and try and get as close to the front by the end as possible, so pushing all the way to the end.